the fastest way for you to level up your relationship is to grab a piece of paper and write down everything you are grateful for within that relationship, whether it be your girl, your parents, or even your brothers. Write it down as detailed as possible. So take the example of your parents. They probably woke up early in the morning to go to work, leaving home at like 6 a.m. They were doing this to put food on the table, to put you through school, to buy that nice little toy you wanted when you were a kid. They were doing all of this out of pure love for you. They had to work these long hours, 8-9 hours sometimes, of just sitting and doing the hard work. All of it, well, not all of it, but a lot of it with you in mind. The thing is, we don't often think about what those around us are doing for us. We often get into the zone of taking it for granted. Even your friends and I'll say, there was a time when you needed advice, and he sat down, literally journaling in his room more, thinking very deeply about what sort of advice he could give you, or what kind of message you could send you to help you out of this phase. In the moment, you were probably thinking about like trying to help yourself out and all of that, without really recognizing that your brother was sitting on the other hand, trying to help you through it just as much as you were trying to help yourself. And finally, think about your girl. She did all of these cute things to make you feel loved and like happy in the relationship. She wrote you these cute letters and whatever, with the sole intention of making you feel loved. It's like she gives you like these nice hugs and does whatever affectionate thing she does, all with the intention of making you feel loved. So you really do need to dive into this like feeling of gratitude for them. Because imagine now the guy who walks around to his parents as a common one. You walk to your parents and you so grateful for them and see them as like horrible human beings who did nothing for you in your life. Think of that guy and how he's going to interact with his parents, compared to you now, who's wrote this list, identified exactly what they've done for you. Of course, you, this guy who's written the list, knows exactly how to like communicate with your parents in a more loving way. This more loving communication is going to actually lead to a more deep relationship, and also just like a more wholesome connection in general. Yeah, I mean, it can be a bit awkward at times. Like, say you want to take it to the extent of telling them like what you're grateful for and how great it is that they did X, Y, and Z. It's going to feel weird. It shouldn't, but for most of us, that's going to feel weird. But if you take it to that extent, I have a lot of respect for you, and you probably would have a lot of respect for yourself after doing that as well. And you can only imagine what sort of like benefits it's going to give to your relationship. So keep this idea of gratitude in mind. It genuinely is going to level up not just your relationships. I made another video about how it's going to level up your mood as well. But with that said, bro, I'll see you in the next one to become a better man.